Welcome to the dawn of human history. To a story that has fascinated, terrified, and inspired people for millennia. This is the story of Lilith, the first woman, the first rebel, the first betrayal. Long before Eve walked in the garden, there was Lilith. According to ancient texts, she was created from the same soil as Adam, equal in form and equal in spirit. And for a time, she and Adam lived together in paradise. But paradise, as we know, is fragile, and equality in a world of pride and desire can be dangerous. Lilith refused to submit. She refused to bow, to obey, to take a lesser role. And in that refusal, the first conflict was born. Adam demanded dominance. Lilith demanded freedom. Their words clashed like thunder, their wills as unyielding as stone. When compromise could not be found, Lilith made the choice that would define her forever. She left. She walked away from the garden, leaving Adam, leaving obedience, leaving the comfort of paradise itself behind. And thus, the world witnessed its first betrayal, not of love, but of expectation. She became the symbol of defiance, of rebellion, of a spirit that refuses to be tamed. But to understand her fully, we must look deeper. Over centuries, Lilith's story transformed and evolved. In ancient Mesopotamian texts, she appeared as a night demon, a figure who haunted men and children alike. These early references show that even in the earliest civilizations, Lilith was associated with danger and the mysterious forces of the night. In Jewish mysticism, she became the first succubus, the woman who refused to be dominated, yet was cast as a threat to family and community. This duality, freedom versus fear, independence versus threat, defined her legacy for generations. Medieval European texts continued this pattern, portraying Lilith as both seductress and nightmare, a woman who defied male authority and invoked awe and terror simultaneously. Yet beneath the fear and the myth, there is truth. Lilith represents something profoundly human: the struggle between obedience and autonomy, loyalty and freedom, the roles we are told to play and the selves we long to become. Her story is a mirror of our own internal conflicts, a reflection of the choices each of us must make. Consider the question, who betrayed whom? Was it Lilith who betrayed Adam, or Adam who betrayed her by demanding submission? Was it humanity, in shunning the power of the free spirit? Or was it a cosmic order, setting the rules of obedience and rebellion? Every interpretation holds a piece of the puzzle, and every telling carries the weight of centuries of human thought. Even today, Lilith continues to evolve. Feminist movements see her as a beacon of independence, a woman who chose her own destiny above all else. Religious traditions warn of her as a dangerous presence, a reminder of the consequences of rebellion. In literature, film, and art, she continues to haunt and inspire, a figure both terrifying and empowering. But what of Lilith herself? What must it have been like to leave paradise, to turn her back on everything familiar, to live as an outcast in a world that feared her very existence? Here, the human aspect emerges. Her exile is not only a tale of mythic proportions, but also a deeply emotional journey. Loneliness, courage, and the painful yet liberating assertion of her will. Her story invites reflection. Lilith teaches that freedom comes at a cost. To assert oneself fully, one risks isolation, fear, and misunderstanding. Yet through this same act, one can find power, purpose, and identity. Her legacy is a reminder that some betrayals are not failures. They are choices, expressions of selfhood, and declarations of independence. Lilith's tale is woven into every story of rebellion, every act of defiance, every human who refuses to bow. She is both warning and inspiration, a reminder of the tension between conformity and freedom, between tradition and self-determination. And so, as we journey through her story, we see Lilith everywhere, in ancient tablets, in medieval manuscripts, in modern reinterpretations. She is timeless, complex, and utterly human. By exploring her story, we explore ourselves, the desires, conflicts, and eternal questions about freedom, power, and identity. Join Atlas and Mysteries as we continue to uncover the dark legends, hidden truths, and forgotten myths of history. Subscribe, like, and follow to discover more of the stories that time almost forgot.